Bfiercefitness here. Today you have Andy and Cyrus again, and we're going to break this protein source down for you. Today we have a product called BPI Sports Whey HD. Go ahead, Andy. Show them what Whey HD is.
I have Whey HD strawberry cake.
And, of course, I have my favorite, chocolate cookie. Yeah, you know, chocolate cookie. Get it in. Oh, yeah. So, Andy, why don't you go over the label with our audience today?
Alright, going on the label, we have 150 calories, 25 of them from fat, 3 grams of total fat with 1.5 grams saturated, 95 milligrams cholesterol, 4 grams total carbs, 0 from fiber, 2 grams of sugar, and in a 37-gram scoop, we have 25 grams of protein.
Excellent. You did a great job reading that label off. So, here at Bfiercefitness, we take pride in our reviews, and we're going to break it down for you. We're really going to get nitty-gritty with the review and let you know the red flags and the good points and how we feel about the product overall. So, as I go through this label, BPI Sports Whey HD, they do promote zero maltodextrin, which is a filler, and they also specifically say zero fillers as well. So you can see that right on the label. As far as your protein sources, you're going to get 4 novel protein sources here in undisclosed amounts, unfortunately. The very first one that they label, which is on the ingredient label, is going to be the one that the protein source that you have the most of in this blend. You have Whey Protein Concentrate. Now, it is an undisclosed amount, so we really don't know what percentage is Whey Protein Concentrate or what the percentage is. Whey Protein Concentrate in its highest quality form is 80%. And since they're not labeling it 80%, you can pretty much guarantee that it's not 80%, because if you had put a very expensive whey protein concentrate in your protein blend as a maker, you'd want to point it out. You definitely would want to point it out. Their second source of protein is a milk protein concentrate. Milk protein is 80% whey casein, which is a slower digesting casein, and it's also 20% isolate. So in its natural form, it's 80% casein again and 20% isolate. So it's a very good form of protein. It's very novel in that sense. Next, we have whey protein isolate itself, just by itself. Again, we don't know the percentage of the whey protein isolate in this blend, but it is behind milk protein concentrate and whey protein concentrate, which are going to be 2 of the heavier amounts. Finally, we have milk protein isolate, which is milk protein concentrate with the fats and the carbs taken out. So it's a very clean source of protein, one that you definitely want a high quantity of if you're going to take a protein blend. It's an excellent form. So, Andy, how many calories was in this protein again?
150 calories was in this per serving.
Okay, so I'm going to break this down for you, mainly because we take protein shakes to get our protein content up in our diet. Now, how many grams of protein was in this product?
25 grams in a 37-gram scoop.
Okay, so you're telling me that there's 25 grams of protein per serving in this protein powder, Whey HD.
Yes.
What that means is for every gram of protein, you have 4 calories. That equals 100 calories of protein. Now, what did you just say? You said there was 150 calories per serving? That means that 2/3 of your calories are coming from protein, but that also means that 1/3 of your calories, or 50 calories in this sense, is not actual protein. Now, on the label, it does say that 25 of your calories are coming from fats. So, in that sense, 1/6 of your actual calories are coming from fats. The other 1/6 is coming, again, from carbs. So, with that in mind, this protein in itself, 66.69% of the calories are coming from protein. That's not an incredibly high amount. It's a little over half. So it's definitely not the cleanest protein source you can find. It is very convenient because, again, it's a shake. It comes in a powder form. So it definitely it will have its uses, but we're not going to say that it's the cleanest source of protein, right?
Definitely not. There are much purer protein sources out there.
Okay. Describe to me the taste. How did you feel about the 2 tastes we have here today?
Well, I started with the strawberry cake. I had a regular shake and water. It was decent. You can't really tell too much of the cake flavor in a shake. The milk, it wasn't too bad. It was very sweet, very thick. It was even thick in regular water. in sludge form. How would you feel about it? That strawberry cake.
As I always state, whenever you take a protein powder in a sludge form, it usually intensifies the flavor a little bit because there's obviously less water. Um, I thought it made a pretty decent sludge. As far as mixability is concerned, in the sludge form, it's definitely more like a 7 out of 10. It's not the perfect sludge. It does leave some residue. It can be kind of sticky, but it is very edible. As far as the taste, I definitely tasted more strawberry than cake. I would honestly say it's probably about 80% strawberry and like 20% cake, and that's being kind of generous. As far as this chocolate cookie crunch, this is my go-to. Whenever I'm going to have BPI Sports Whey HD, I'm going with chocolate crunch. I would give this, now as far as flavoring goes, it's probably more like 70% you're going to taste this. The chocolate's going to hit you right away. It's very decadent chocolate. There's a good taste to it. I know Andy agreed with me with that as well.
Yeah.
And you do get a little bit of a subtle cookie taste afterward. It's different from like a chocolate chip cookie. So imagine that. It's kind of more like imagine a cookie that's glazed in chocolate or chocolate frosting. That's definitely what I feel like they went for, and it's definitely out of the 3 flavors I've had, it's my favorite flavor. Do you have any thoughts?
I only had the chocolate cookie in sludge form, and I thought it made a very good pudding. Like, I definitely understand where you're coming from with the cookie being kind of the afterthought, but it definitely added something to the chocolate.
Okay, great. So I think we definitely agreed on that. Um, BPI Sports Whey HD, we're gonna give it the bronze rating. Main reason being is I don't have a problem with the protein source itself. It's definitely viable. It's cost effective. They don't sell this Whey HD for very expensive. It's usually less than 30 for a 2 pound. So it has its uses. You a lot of times you get what you pay for. So if you wanted something higher quality than this, you're not going to get it at this price range.
I agree. Like, it was very cheap. I think I got mine for buy one get one for $24. So you definitely can't beat the price for that, especially with it may not have been the purest, but again, like Cyrus said, you get what you pay for.
Bottom line, if you need an effective protein, you can go to this. It does have 4 novel sources of protein. It does have casein in it and whey, so you're going to get some pretty good sources there. We ultimately wish it was a little bit cleaner. You get more protein and less calories. That's ultimately we think would be more effective, and we've seen it happen in other brands. But other than that, really can't complain. I mean, it's cost effective. It tastes pretty good. You're not going to want to taste something that doesn't taste good, and they offer a variety of flavors. I don't have it with me right now in front of me, but I do have vanilla caramel, and it's not a bad flavor either. It tastes pretty much. It's a little bit less quality than this. This is obviously the best flavor. I told you I recommend it, but can't beat it. For the price, for what they're doing with it, for the macros, if you need extra protein shake's where it's at, and Whey HD passes with a bronze. Thank you guys. Final thoughts?
I think we're good.
Great. Thank you for catching us here at Bfiercefitness channel here on YouTube.com. Make sure you subscribe, tell your friends, and we're out.